Now, who's that guy?
The founder of Lehman Brothers, one of the three brothers. He was the eldest who first came to America. And I thought this would be an interesting slide, and we'll contrast that with another one in a minute. He came from a merchant background. He came from Germany. Well, in fact, Bavaria, because Germany hadn't been unified at that point in time. And
when was this?
This is back in the early to mid 1800s.
Right.
And then he started off in Alabama as a cotton trader. This is not dissimilar from a lot of other early investment banks. You think of so many names like Goldman Sachs and Lehman Brothers, Bear Stearns. They came from similar backgrounds, from trading backgrounds. For example, the Lehman's father was a cattle merchant and also a merchant trader back in Bavaria. And when his name's actually Hayam Lehman, he changed his name to Henry when he came to America to assimilate into the culture. He was pretty smart. He had two things working against him in the American system. One, he was Jewish, and two, he was foreign. So to get business going and to assimilate, he changed his name and then realized that by accumulating stores of cotton, he could have an impact on the price of the local price of cotton. Remember, we didn't have the communications that we have now. So a lot of the pricing, the market was
cotton was hard currency though. Back, I mean, if you look at the history of the Civil War, I mean,
right.
The South there was cotton, and I won't go into all of it, but that was, they presumed that they'd be able to keep selling their cotton to Europe. But I mean, it is hard currency.
He would sell his merchandise,
yeah,
and the payment, a lot of the payment was in cotton.
Yeah,
and that's how we accumulated cotton, built silos and so forth.
Yeah.
A lot of the securitization that we see today is based on the principles that he founded on accumulating, pooling stock.
Cotton receipts
of cotton, and then he would sell share ownerships into those stockpiles.
Wow.
So there's your first securitization.
All right. Again, Ron Paul's Case for Gold talks about the origins of money. He doesn't talk about securitizing cotton, but maybe he should revisit that. Now, who's this chap?
Isn't that an interesting picture? It says a lot. You know, this is Richard Fould, the last chief executive officer and chairman of Lehman Brothers. His nickname in the office was the Gorilla, and I guess you look at this picture and you can understand why. Came from the trading division of the firm, fought hard to become CEO, and ruled the firm with an iron fist. And when things were tough, neglected all the wise advice that was given to him by his leadership team. So he was one that really sourced, managed, and manipulated power and then used it. So that's why my book talks a lot about power.